Tapovana presents Ayurvani, speaking the language of healing.
Namaste, this is Dr. Amrita and I welcome you to Ayurvani, speaking the language of healing. So, continuing the previous topic that was about Shad Rasas, and now we are here to explain the first rasa, that is Madhura Rasa, in detail. So, Madhura Rasa is not just about the sweet taste, but it's the nutritive sweetness that Ayurveda explains, which represents longevity, contentment, and vitality. So, let's explore Madhura Rasa in detail with Dr. Vanishri Aital. Over to you, ma'am.
In Ayurveda, this Madhura Rasa forms the fundamental of nutrition, and Madhura Rasa is the first and the most important rasa. We know that everything is made up of Pancha Mahabhutas. So, Sarva Dravyam Pancha Bhautikatvam, we say. Similarly, rasas are also made up of all these five bhutas. So, Madhura mainly is composed of Prithvi and Jala. Prithvi is earth and Jala is water. And the qualities are like Guru means heavy, Shita cooling, Sthira stable, Brahmana or nourishing, and Snigdha or unctuous. So when you think of Madhura Rasa, you can think of growth and rejuvenation.
Okay, so having this great introduction of Madhura Rasa, our audience would love to know about in detail impact of Madhura Rasa on our body.
First and foremost is the growth and the development. So it nourishes each and every dhatus or the tissues, especially the plasmas, the muscles, the bone marrows, etc. Second one is the ojas production. So Madhura Rasa supports the ojas or the essence of vitality, immunity, emotional stability, and longevity. Third one is soothing and cooling. So it pacifies vata and pitta and calms the nervous system, and it reduces the inflammation. And the fourth most important is hydration and lubrication. This Madhura Rasa provides unctuousness and promotes smooth functioning of the joints, also of the eyes, of the skin, and different mucous membranes. Fifth one is the emotional well-being. So it brings about emotional contentment. I think I told it in the last episode. Emotional contentment, satisfaction, and calmness.
So, knowing these great impacts of Madhura Rasa on the body, it's very important that the audience know what food items contain Madhura Rasa, because it's not just your sweet desserts that contain Madhura Rasa. So, could you please list us the food items that contains Madhura Rasa?
Exactly, doctor. Madhura Rasa, as you said, it's not just the sweet or the desserts. There are so many grains and millets, etc., which are very much rich in Madhura Rasa. So, Madhura Rasa rich foods you can see in the Dhanya Varga or the grains like rice, wheat. So, in modern view, simple and complex carbohydrates sustain glucose, we can compare it as. Dugdha Varga or dairy products like milk, ghee, butter. So, in the modern point of view, we can say fats, lactose, like neurocalming things. Phala Varga is nothing but the fruits like grapes, bananas, or in modern view, we can see it as natural sugars. Polyphenols are antioxidants and nutritive in nature. Then Mamsa Varga, meat, like modern view, like protein or the tissue building, stuff. Shakha Varga or different vegetables like lower glycemic but very nutrition, vegetables. So natural sweeteners like jaggery, cane sugar, etc. So in general, all the macronutrients like carbohydrates, proteins, and fats fall under the category of Madhura Rasa.
That's what I was wondering actually. All the food items that we eat are just Madhura Rasa. I wonder what food items comes in other five rasas that we discuss in next episodes. Going further, I think now next we have to move on to what impacts Madhura Rasa has on doshas.
Yes. So Madhur Rasa, first of all, it calms Vata by moisturizing, nourishing, and providing unctuousness. That's its basic quality. So Vata type of person is benefited the most by the Madhur Rasa. It pacifies the Pitta by reducing the heat in the body, which minimizes the risk of acidity, etc. But it increases little Kapha dosha, as all the qualities of Madhur Rasa favors Kapha. So Kapha Prakriti person should very mindfully take this Madhura Rasa. He has to consume very carefully.
Okay. So, even though no matter how good certain thing is, to one extent it's good. After a
Yeah.
point, it's always bad. So now coming to heal versus harm section. So what do you think Madhura Rasa heals and what do you think it harms at certain extent?
So you can say that Madhura Rasa is helping us when we have the problems like burning sensation, anxiety, dryness, insomnia, and everything is fading slowly. And problems like weight gain, diabetes, increased mucus secretion, heaviness of the body, decreased metabolism, fatty liver, all these indicate the overuse of Madhura Rasa.
Okay, but it's a very tricky thing, I guess, for a common man to judge how much will heal and how much quantity will harm. So, is there any easy tactic to know how much Madhura Rasa will heal and how much Madhura Rasa will harm?
See, the quantity differs from person to person. See, we do not have any particular method to say that this much Madhura Rasa is good for everyone. But that's totally not there in Ayurveda. Because in Ayurveda, we see every body has a constitution of all the three doshas. So each and every individual will have a particular kind of prakriti. So if he is vata, then he can use more of Madhura Rasa. If he is kapha, he has to use Madhura Rasa in lower quantity. So this is decided only by the doctor. So when somebody comes for a consultation, when they ask about, can you please tell about our diet? Can you please correct our diet? So we do not have any constant same rule for everyone. So always it differs from person to person depending upon their prakriti or the constitution. Second is their agni or the digestive capacity, in which place they are habituated. There are different factors to decide how much Madhura Rasa or how much Amla Rasa or how much other taste should be taken. So it is totally different to different people. So Ayurveda diet always has customized diet plan, always.
So I think even though after knowing Prakriti and Agni, sometimes it also depends if both the people are Kapha people, still it depends on their lifestyles, whether the
Yes.
person is physically active or whether the person is mentally active. That also differs in quantity.
Yes. So Madhura Rasa is more than, it's not, it's a reflection of nourishment. If it is used wisely, it builds the vitality, supports longevity, calms the mind. But if it is misused, it creates stagnation and disease.
So I think Ayurveda and our acharyas have very clearly told us that you don't have to avoid any sweet taste that is Madhura Rasa, but you have to respect it and use it wisely. Only then it's going to help it. So I hope this podcast was enough to give you the details about the first rasas of that is the Madhura Rasa, and we'll be coming back soon with few more episodes where we'll include other five rasas and their importance. Till then, stay mindful, stay connected.
Thank you.